today. I woke up pretty early today. My morning started very early. I love that for me. Okay, so I wanted to finish editing my last week's vlogs and also upload it by today. So that's why I could not record for you guys what I was doing, because for those who don't know, I use my phone to vlog and edit and do everything with it. So at the moment I cannot multitask with it. I have to prioritize one, of which I really wanted to post the video by today, which it was gonna go up to yesterday, but I was not able to finish to edit it. So I was like, you know what, let's just postpone it for tomorrow. That is today. So I was doing exactly that. As it's uploading, I just did my laundry, still running on the background. I also cleared up the space, tidied up the house, did some cooking, not something too big, but yeah, I just like made chicken. Also the air fryer is still running on right now. And remember for those who have already watched my other vlog, my last week's vlog, I had rice and beef from last week, so it was in the fridge. Wow, in the beach. We really have to go to the beach, guys. Yeah, so it was in the fridge. So I just fried a little bit of it that I want to eat at the moment, and I'm gonna eat that with the chicken. And yeah, that's the first meal of today, and I think that's pretty it, because to be very honest, I'm really not hungry, and I don't see myself eating later. It's really right now it's already around 2, so yeah. And I'm gonna head out. This is my outfit for today. Black, hates to see me coming, and I'm gonna carry this bag. So cute. I feel like it complements and adds a little bit of color in my black outfit. Okay.
to survive. The text message for our country.
Good morning. Today is Wednesday. Right now it's around 6:30. I started my morning pretty early, like earlier than usual. Like I always wake up at around 8 or 9. I feel like the only thing that drives me out of bed, like earlier than that, is work. But today I was like, let me switch things up. I'm gonna go for a hot girl work. So yeah, woke up at 5:30 and I'm here now. I've done like 5 laps. I'm taking a break. I'm just like drinking milk, and then I continue like 5 more rounds, and then I go to the supermarket and get some things that I wanted to buy. I feel like they're missing in the house. I need to buy them. Yeah, and then I go back home. So I'm in this park. It's not even very far from where I stay. It's a walking distance. I think, as you have seen, I walked to here. It's like 2 minutes walk actually, so it's really not that far. So yeah, guys, there's this meme that always says that today I went for a morning run and then I had to come back with a motorbike. So I think today that person is gonna be me. I came for a I came for a walk, but I think I'm gonna go back with an Uber. Anyways, so yeah, let me finish my milk and then I'm gonna do the 5 last rounds and then I go back. Yeah. Hey lovers, I'm back. I'm so tired. When I tell you I almost came back with an Uber. Please, the rate of tired that I was feeling, and it's so hot. I really went there late. Yeah, I think the time that I'm supposed to go there, it's around maybe 5 exact, but I was leaving here at 6, and by 6:30, 6:45, the sun was already out. So, and like by the time I was done going to the supermarket, of which it worked in my favor, the fact that I was late, the supermarket was opening at that time, so at least I was able to buy some few things that I needed, because actually that was my first time in that supermarket. It's just close by. It's close by to my place and it's close by to the park, so it's like literally outside the park, so I could see if it's opened or not. So I kept on, just going for extra laps until the time that they opened, of which, yeah, it was such a good experience. For the work, guys, this is my 3rd time there, and it's a good thing, therapeutic, but I feel like to go there more earlier when it's not sunny, it's actually the best thing, because with this heat, with this Doha heat, you're gonna just get frustrated and ask yourself, why did I even go outside? Who sent me here? So yeah, I would do that. I want to do that every day. Such a very good thing. Today actually it's the day that I really did, with pure intentions. The 2 days that I've been there, the first time I went with my mom she wanted me to accompany her there. She wanted to go for a walk, so I was like, okay, right, no worries. And the second one, I just woke up on a random day and I'm like, I'm going for a walk. I really needed it. I feel like I was just being too pressed with emotions. I needed to get outside of the house, and I did that. But today it was strictly physical experiences. Okay, so yeah, after that I went to the supermarket. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with Kenyan men in Doha, but they really make me sick. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one who is experiencing this, or I'm just being too biased, but I don't think if some Kenyan men in Doha have etiquette, because I just came there, I just went to the supermarket to buy some groceries. Okay, so me, I don't really mind if you want to say hi to me, if you want to ask me if I'm Kenyan, if you want to speak some Swahili with me, I really don't mind. I don't mind also, like, to make those, giggly friendships, like, oh, sasa poa, ukwaje poa, ishi hapo, like, let's just put boundaries. Like, I was just been there for 3 minutes, I'm there checking avocados, and this security guy, he was kind enough to be like, oh, take this. He was helping me. The next thing is asking me questions like, oh, where are you from? And I really didn't mind with that conversation, but I really didn't like how it was ending. So he just asked me like, where am I from? I was like, oh, I'm Kenyan, of course, and he asked me like, which side of Kenya are you from? And I'm like, Mombasa. One thing about me, I'm gonna always be proud of my town. Like, I'm from Mombasa. And he goes on, he's like, he's from Kisii. And I'm like, okay. I proceed to go to the banana side, and he comes and gives me like more avocado. It's like, oh, this one is good. And I was like, okay. It really helped me because to be very honest, guys, one thing about me, I really not be knowing, like, I don't know how to decide or how to choose these grocery things. I just, like, because I see people pressing like this, I'm always gonna just do the same and be like, okay, it's pressable, this is good. Yeah, that is what I always do. And the fact that he was helping me, especially for avocados, it's always like so hard to know which ones are ripe, which ones are good, And I've really like had an issue. Sometimes I'm gonna take avocados, and then when I reach it, like, they're too ripe, almost getting bad. Sometimes they are too, like, they're not ripe enough. Like the ones that you saw yesterday, I think there's this avocado, I wanted to eat it, but it's too dry. It's the ones that is, I don't know, so it's not eatable. So you see, that's the other problem as well. He was like, okay, that's good. He's helping me do that. And then the next thing, he's telling me that, oh, he's asking me for how long have I been here. And that is a question that everyone always asks in Doha. Everyone is gonna ask you, like, for how long have you been here? And one thing about me, I'm gonna lie. Because why should I tell you the truth? Who are you? Like, I don't know you, you're just a stranger. So I lied, of course. And then he told me he's been here for 1 year and some months. And I was like, okay, right. Then he proceeded to tell me that he's gonna move to Mombasa. I don't know, his sister stays there. And I was like, okay. And he's like, are you gonna welcome me? And sir, what do you expect me to answer? I just said, yeah. Then he's like, oh, really? Are you gonna welcome me? And I was like, yeah. And then the next thing he's telling me, so he was saying that I'm done, I'm leaving, and he's like, oh, so can you help me? Can you this is what he said in Swahili. It's gonna sound funny. Si unisaidie kanamba. So we do not know each other like that. Like, what even gives you the audacity to feel like I'm just gonna give you my number just like that randomly? Like, I just made you 2 seconds. Like, some things are just I don't know, but people are gonna just say it's just a number. But at the end, when I was telling him, yeah, like I cannot give you my number, then he's like, is it gonna be a problem? And I'm like, of course, a very big problem for that matter. And then he proceeds to say, oh, there is already someone, like, meaning, like, are you already seeing someone? And I'm like, for sure, yes, there's already someone. And he proceeds to tell me, don't worry, he will not know. We can also, like, we can all, like, tutabanana hapo hapo, like, we can squeeze each other there. The audacity, like, what makes you think, like, I've already told you there is someone. If this was your intention from the beginning, thinking that maybe you're gonna, you know, take my number, start something from there, and I'm already telling you there is someone, okay? There is already someone there, and you are thinking that I'm just gonna fix you in for what? I don't need anything from you, sir. And that was so uncouth of you. Like, please, guys, men in Doha, learn to maintain friendships. You don't always have to have numbers of every lady. You don't always have to, you know, go be doing minis with all these ladies. Like, you know, like, it's very unnecessary. Like, it's very unnecessary. Trust me. Like, some of us, we are not interested. Okay, there are some who are interested, but some of us, we are not really interested. And this is just a story for another day, probably a day, a week. I'm not trying to fool myself, but a day doesn't pass without these men stressing my head. Like, but anyways, it's something that I came to live with, because if you're beautiful, sure bet these are the stresses that you'll be going through. Okay, yeah. But yeah, one thing, men, please, before you follow a lady, just look at that lady and be sure that you're gonna handle that. Don't be following ladies and then later you start calling them, oh, gold diggers, oh, this and that. Like, please let everyone follow their own path of where they can handle. Please. You already want to squeeze yourself in, and then what? Are you gonna be able to manage? Are you gonna do extra than, because hey, this is not my thing, but if it was my thing of like cheating or having multiple men in my life, baby, I will not be cheating on my main man for something mere. Like, if I'm gonna cheat on him, I will cheat on him with someone who has more money, who is gonna give me more. Because it's not making sense. Why should I be cheating with you or bring you in the mix and you're giving me less than what he's giving me? Like, make it make sense. I know some are gonna call me materialistic. Yes, I am materialistic. I love money. I love a man who treats me well. I love a man who appreciates me. I love a man who gives me, you know, they can just give me that assurance, like everything. And my man is doing that, everything 100%. And then you just wanna come and be what in my life? Be what? Please, I don't need any of that. No, thank you. Okay, I don't need any of that. So yeah, that is that. Also guys, when I was there, I also saw this cocktail and I'm like, okay, we're trying to eat healthy and maintain this healthy lifestyle, but let me just try it. It was around 2 real, I think 3 real. It's a Saudi cocktail. This is what I was drinking on my way. It's my first time trying it. I give it an 8 out of 10. It's an apple mint cocktail. It's so nice, guys. Try it if you're in Doha. I bought it in Almira. So yeah, so good. Also, let me give you a haul. on what I bought. I bought this bread. It's 3 reals, Korean butter bread. I also bought the lemons around, they're 5 for 3.5. And these are the avocados that someone wanted me to give them my number just because they helped me pick avocados. 17 reals. And also I got this creamy soda. They're in Canada Dry flavor. It's a pack of 6. It's gonna be my first time trying the sodas. I hope it's nice. It was around 10 real. This was very unplanned. It was not part of the budget, but I was very curious to try it. Plus, I'm always like, like when I'm going to work, I want something, calm, something just to put in my bag, and I can just drink it anytime, because like sometimes I really want to be drinking something apart from water, and now I have to be running to the supermarket. Like, I don't want that. So I'm trying this. If I'm gonna like it, I'll be stocking this like crazy. I hope I do. So yeah, that's it. Let me go and make breakfast right now. It's around 8. I'm gonna go and make breakfast. No, I'm gonna freshen up, make breakfast, and proceed with the day. I'm really not good, like not into the Bible thingy. Like, I'm not a pro in that sector, and I really wanna get into it like too deep. So I don't know how you guys do it when you're doing maybe your Bible studies or you're going to read the Bible. I feel like I need something that is gonna be guiding me. Like, you see those notebooks that they always have, like they always have maybe the verses, like this is the verse for today and all that. I feel like I need something like that. Or if you just have any tip to help me, kindly reach out to my DM or comment down below. So for me, what I always do, like, I'm just gonna go listen to gospel and probably just look for a random verse, maybe in one of the books, maybe Psalms or Proverbs. Mostly that's where like I read. I just like browse around until I feel like this is the one, and I just read it and interpret it. I have this app, it's called the Bible, but I feel like it's not helping me enough. I feel like I really wanna, how do you guys do it? Because I feel like my way, the way I'm doing it, it's not supposed how to be done, but I'm still doing it because I'm still enjoying it and I'm getting to know something in the process. So yeah, if you guys have any tip on how you do it, please, basically how you do your Bible studies, how do you get verses, and like, do you plan verses before you get into the Bible study phase, or like you also just get into it and start browsing and like this is what fits, I'm gonna read this? Or do you guys like start reading the Bible from the beginning, like, you know, going like that as a novel? Or like, what do you guys do? It please help us out. Yeah, anyways, I'm still gonna go with my way for today because that is what I know, so I'm gonna do that now.